Well, it's been over a month already since I posted my last video. That was when we went to the Big Buddha hiking adventure. And since then, not a whole lot has happened. Summer vacation is here now, so I have time off. So, oh god, the cat just touched my elbow with his nose and scared the shit out of me. So, what did we do? We had a few different plans that we wanted to do. So far we've done one, which is the last weekend we went to Disneyland. It's the one that's just outside of Tokyo. It took about an hour for us to drive there from Yokosuka, where we live. And we went on a Sunday, so for anybody who's watching this video who's interested in going to Tokyo Disneyland, this sort of review that I'm going to do after watching the video is going to be about like a Sunday, not a Saturday, not a busy holiday. It was cloudy, there was a tiny bit of rain, but it was like really reasonable. And just, you know, what we thought about, or what I thought about, because I bet Jimmy's probably not going to say what he thinks. So what I thought about just the experience, expectations versus reality, and what my favorite rides were, if we discovered any like tricks, I don't know. We did get fast passes, which was really important, and yeah. I mean, I haven't been to any other Disneyland before. This is my first time. I mean, I love Disney. I've been watching Disney movies since I was just a child, and anytime a new Disney movie comes out, besides the ones that are like really meant for like real like young children, like sing-alongs, or like Land Before Its Time, like 7, you know, those movies just keep coming out. Like, I don't really watch any of those, but I mean, all the classics, I'm really into that. So my review after the video will be sort of based on what my expectations were of Disneyland and like the magic of Disneyland and all my hopes and dreams that I had as a child, but you know, going there as an adult. So I hope you guys enjoy watching a little bit of clips. I wasn't very consistent throughout the whole day. I didn't really do a whole lot of talking, but I did get some footage from like on the rides and a little bit of like the themed areas and stuff. So let's just get into the video, and I hope you have fun watching. Just picking up some snacks for the road, and look at this one. Maybe you can't read it. It says colon, and it looks like a colon. It's really hard to see anything. That's what he actually looks like, right? I guess it has to be, right? Weird. Look at Jimmy's face. I know, I gotta start from back here though. was about 30 minutes, maybe, I'm not sure. It actually went pretty fast, but a lot of the other rides are like 55 minutes long, so we'll see how many we can ride today. We did get one fast pass, so that should get us onto one of the good rides later.
私は作戦指示を完了させてすぐに後へ。飞行安全，请勿站立或将手脚伸在空站顶外。此外，请您照顾好。Get show my control here, Jen. Here, go down there. Oh.
Now we're going to the Star Tours. It's like a Star Wars something. I don't know if we just like walk around. Ooh, cool.
Attention please. Star Tours Flight 629 service from Naboo is now arriving at Gate 1L. Passengers may be met at the Arrivals Lounge on Level 1. 最後の飛び手ってわけですね。どうぞ安心してフライトをお楽しみください。正確お待ちのようですね。進んでください。
Hey, do it again.
Why?
Because it was cool.
How?
Just do it. You're not doing anything cool for the camera ever.
その中で1名様でお越しのお客様中空席をせず奥から順番におかけください。
We're in Toontown. We went on a very tiny roller coaster and we almost walked through Goofy's house, but then it was a little bit too childish for us, so we left. We skipped the line and took the exit. Kids are so tiny. I just walked right over top of one.
I don't understand. They just like exactly.
What do you mean?
Everybody, look at this. What is this shit?
It's cute.
Oh, okay. I think what? Twin day?
I guess. It's fun to dress up the same, that's all. Oh, look, Roger Rabbit. Like I was just telling you about.
That's the one that we're about to ride?
Oh, shit. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, there's mirrors. Whoa. This place is crazy. That's definitely going in there. Good. It's so gross out. Oh, that was too fast.
shall take this for your son to start and recover my expenses. Ancient jewel, drink up, drink on, yo ho, yo ho, yo ho,
Wow, it's the very end, but it's okay. Oh.
The video of you.
With my face in it? You can't really see it well though. Okay, so now we're into the review part of the whole experience. So I sort of expected there to be more like Disney magic. Like, you know, you see those commercials and it's like all the music and there's like fireworks and you see all the different people dressed up as like the Disney princesses and like those kind of characters and like, I don't know, I think I was just expecting a lot more magic, but like a lot of what you're getting is like really beautifully decorated themed areas. There's probably a parade of some sort. We did get to watch one parade, which you saw in the video, and I mean, it was very Japanese-esque themed, so they did have a couple dancing characters on the floats, but it was pretty lackluster, to be honest. I was thinking when I was sitting there, I was like, why aren't there more people? Like, why isn't there like a band playing or like just more entertainment? But it was just like there was 4 different floats that would like go around and stop, and then like some of the people would just dance around a little bit and they would just blow like water in your face and then they would like move on, and I was like, it was fun, it was okay, but it wasn't really for me. So after that we went to some rides. So we hit Star Tours first. Star Tours? No. We went to like Buzz Lightyear's laser something ride, and that was okay. I mean, the sets and the rides are really elaborately done, so I guess that's what's exciting about going on them, but like shooting at things was kind of difficult because like the laser doesn't really have like a real point, so you're just shooting, and then like there's a scoreboard, and then after that you're kind of done, and I mean there's like no prizes or anything, so it was okay. And that was the same for we went on the Monsters Inc. one where you like try to find Boo or something where she's hiding. And that one, that's a ride that's like supposed to be like really fun to go on, but it was just kind of the same. It was just like, you know, you see like the characters well made and like doing like, you know, their actions and stuff, but it's not like going on a roller coaster where like you get like, you know, this really pent up excitement and energy and everything. It's just kind of like, oh, this is really cool, and look how well designed they are, and yeah, they look just like the characters, and they're huge. Wow, that's really cool. And I guess like those are the rides that for children would be like really exciting. My favorite rides were like the 3D ones, and like, or like the rides where you go through and you're just like watching like this huge scene happening. So we went on like this Pirates of the Caribbean sort of like boat cruise thing, and it was just like really cool. Like you go into the line and you don't really see how big the ride is gonna be. Like you see like the entrance, but like once you get on the ride you think you're just gonna go around in a circle and come back, but then you like go underground or something, and there's like this huge cavern, and like these like actions, like there's like cannons going off, and like you go into different scenes where there's like pubs, and like that was really, really cool. I loved that ride. And the Star Tours where you kind of get on this ship and you're supposed to be like traveling to Naboo or something. So if anybody's a Star Wars fan, then you'll definitely like that ride. It really is so cool, and like they've got the music going on, and obviously it's in Japanese. We're in Tokyo, so you couldn't really understand some things that were going on in some rides, and so that was like one downer. So Jimmy just got home, surprisingly, so I had to kind of stop, and then we're gonna start again. So I talked about the Star Tours, that was really cool. We went to Space Mountain, which was really awesome. It's like really cool, like really fast, twisty roller coaster. So that one was definitely worth it to get on. And we got that on a fast pass, and definitely get some fast passes if you're gonna go. As soon as you get in to the place, go to whatever ride you want to go on and get a fast pass, and then just you can wait in a few different lines that are a bit easier to get on, and then you can go back to the ride at the time that it tells you, and you can basically just like get in the fast lane and you're on really quickly. So that was worth it. That might be it. That might be it, yeah. We walked around. The food was kind of whatever. There's a lot of long lineups. One thing was nice is like as soon as you get to like a restaurant, staff outside will tell you like, here's a menu, it's gonna be 30 minutes wait or something. So either pack a lunch or like just go to like one of the cheaper places which just has like pizza or something. Pizza's not bad and the prices aren't too bad. Like for a set of like one piece of pizza and a drink, it was like $6, which is like, you know, not cheap for pizza, but it's not so bad. What else? If you're looking for gifts, there's a lot of gift shops and they're basically all the same. They all have keychains, they all have pens, they all have chocolate, and they all have stuffed animals. So depending on what area you're in, you're gonna get those stuffed animals, but they're basically all the same. And like as soon as you arrive at Disneyland, you're gonna walk through like the shopping area, and they just all have Disney t-shirts, and it's not really that exciting. And they're pretty pricey for like, if you want to buy anything. I did buy one thing, it was like a can with like Mickey on it, and it had chocolate inside, and you know, it was 12 bucks, but the can is pretty nice, and I think I could use it again, like to put cookies in and stuff, so I'm okay with that. So that was like the one souvenir that I got. But I say all in all, let's say out of 10, 10 being good, 0 being bad, I would give this Disneyland only a 6. I mean, just in terms of magic, on a scale of Disney magic, it gets a 6 because, or even a 5 on Disney magic. I didn't feel like it was that magical when I was there, and that's not because it wasn't like a nice day. It just like the parade was so, and like there weren't a whole lot of people in costumes, and I don't know, you know what I mean? When you go to Disneyland, you really want to feel like the magic, and maybe that's like you have to go to Disney World to get that kind of experience, but that's how I felt. So if you enjoyed this review, then give me a thumbs up. You can comment down below if you've been to Disneyland, or if you're planning on going. If you have any questions, then let me know. If it's just my family watching, then I hope you enjoyed watching the video. There's not a lot of footage, to be honest, but I mean, it was enjoyable. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.